I was like, the hottest guy slid into my DMs. I was like, I remember watching this. I was like, it's one of the Bachelors. I was like, I remember watching his seasons. He was on The Bachelor. He was on The Bachelorette. And he was on Bachelor in Paradise. And I was like, I go, we're hanging out, and I'm like, am I gonna bang one of the guys from I go, when he DM'd me, I literally thought it was my Make-A-Wish being granted. I was like, what is happening right now? And it turns out he just wanted to start a podcast with me. And then I have a joke where I go, he was just like, Nikki, I really just like respect you comedically. And I'm like, but
I don't think I've ever said
I know, I'm
it in those words.
But I know you do. But
I do.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it that way.
You're an amalgamation of a lot of hot guys that I think I'm like gonna hook up with, and then they're like, I just want to like work on this project with you.
Right.
But which is like, it's very nice. I'm flattered. I know I'm funny, but I just want to know that they would fuck me.
Right.
That's I don't need to be told I'm funny. Like, you don't need to be told you're handsome. You want to hear you're funny. I am more insecure about being handsome.
Right.
So,
I want to know I'm hot.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Still
You are. You're so hot. And so I'll tell you it all day long for the rest of your lives together. So hot. But the joke is, I was like, he says, you know, I just like, I just respect you comedically. And I'm like, can't you also disrespect me sexually? And that's the joke. And then I say, and girls, and I was telling you guys this, but every time I say that it was one of the Bachelors, girls are always like, hell! Girls are just screaming, and I go, you calm down, you bitches. They get so riled up. No one ever heckles me except that point in my show. And I go, I'm gonna tell you who. You think I'm gonna leave you girls hanging? If you watch The Bachelor, you're gonna care. If you don't, you're not gonna know who this is, but you're gonna Google him later. And then at the very end, I go, because then I tell this whole story about how, like, you know, becoming kind of famous, you get to like suddenly have chances with guys that you used to watch on TV before you were famous.
Same with Nick had that experience.
Yeah, so
access, yeah.
Exactly. You get this access that you're like, I grew up watching that person. Like, not that I grew up watching Nick, but like I watched his seasons and was like on my couch. I remember I watched your seasons with my boyfriend at the time and was just like kind of like horny for you next to my like he probably got laid because of you. And so many men in the country got laid because of you, because girls get horned up watching that show, watching you like touch someone's face and tell them you love them and like confess your love. And you're just like, why can't my boyfriend do that? And so I was like, so I explain who you are, like that kind of thing. I'm like, and I explain this whole, I kind of put you into the center of this fight that I had with my boyfriend. That wasn't about you, but it was about one time I saw a hot guy on TV and I accidentally gasped. And he heard me, and I didn't mean to. I just was like, I was like, and it could have been you. I mean, it was, I forget who it was, but I gasped.
We'll just, for fun, we'll just say
it was you. Well, I do say that on stage. I go, this guy took off his shirt on TV, and I gasped, and my boyfriend at the time got so mad. I felt his energy like shift on the couch. Like he like turned and looked at me, and I had to pretend a spider was on me. I was like, oh, a spider, which made sense because cobwebs. And so then I built this whole thing about how you and I that we were hanging out, and I'm like, am I gonna bang? And then at the end I reveal you go, am I gonna bang Nick Viall from The Bachelor? And then the girls go, wow! And I'm like, I know. And people sometimes go, no, Nick. And I go, you don't even understand how hot he is. You think you'd be grateful for Nick Viall to even want to touch you. I was like, I get so mad at them.